on the way. It's a great start though, isn't it? Now he can run distraction. He's got Woro coming for support. He's going to try and bait them into his direction. Woro gets one for free. No response to be had from Heroic just yet. Not going to fall back. Going to stand their ground if they can. Monte looking for another one onto Shush. Drops him to 40. 4v3 for Monte. Repositioning now.
Still a full set of utility for TSS, who has picked up that P250. We'll see how that comes into play, because Heroic's plan A may have been disrupted with those kills going against them. You can still line up some good utility in from A long. Smoke for Dumpster. Unfortunately for them, though, Monte are already on the bomb site. Gabby will try and lead the charge. These flashes need to be fantastic, and they are good here. They're moving out through long. They've got the first kill, but Demka cleans up. Was investigating into the B bomb site. In the meantime, they've lost Monster. They have no clue that Yabi's here, though. He's almost turned it into a double. Meanwhile, Monte will move back into B short themselves, so it is good info now for the CTs. But they've got to adjust this setup. They've got to make sure they have reinforcements towards A.
Is there a play Cadian could make off of this? They've essentially cleared the area, but he's here. As the clock is ticking, though, Krasnal will start to wonder and make no assumptions. Looking towards Monster, our presence is shown. Cadian sees the leg. Has Krasnal seen him, though? Doesn't look like he has. He's holding the smoke grenade. Oh, Cadian hunting that kill. He really needs it. The urgency is high. Krasnal trying to escape. Won't be able to do so. Heroic in connect up. Making their way to short B. Woro in that toilet's position. It'll be 2 for Monte on this bomb site. And there's time for Heroic to deal with this.
Heaven smoke. SDY's behind it. Leaves Demka on the site.
2 smokes for Heroic. They can put up a wall. They can make pushes more difficult. Will there be a trade? No! Demka and Samta Young make this doable. Give themselves the advantage. More to be done by Heroic. Where is Woro? They don't know. He's on the way from connect up, hoping this will do enough damage. It won't.
Oh, no. No. No.
Wow. By a limit.
This time they are, though.
No flashes, just lineups. Dry swings, wide swingers.
This is easy. Oy. That's why I'm a 5-7 man.
All right.
Not bad.
2 remain. P250 still dangerous. Got some reasonable armor. What? Look at these hats from bro. 2v1. Woro has seen earlier. He could be anywhere now. There are guns everywhere in this area. And TSS is pressing forward without collecting the bomb. Coming back now. 1 minute on the clock. Woro's only got 32 HP and no Kevlar. Perhaps 1 bullet will be enough. But if he's got the right angle, if he can find the headshot. No. Oh my days! So
back 10s. Utility is there for Heroic, and they might just go for a B play again.
In they go very quickly indeed. Krasnal goes flying, pirouetting. The team kill won't matter too much. They've got the space. They've got the info as well. They know where Demka is, and there's Molly's coming his way. They've got a smoke to deploy, and Shush will hold control of connector. This becomes difficult for Monte now, bro, trying to separate the T's. Still a Mac 10 in play. TSS can just wide swing, create space for his teammates to clean up afterwards. They've got extra personnel. Monte trying to isolate the fights, slowly edging forward, but they're disconnecting. They're getting out of here. It's too risky, too many angles, too many man on road. The force bias works for Heroic, and they will get a second round on the board.
They just end up going back to B, and that initial engagement was just so awkward. Heroic getting excited.
When will they seek the info? Instant trade. Problems for Monte then. Demka's in control of short B, so Monte can concentrate on this A bomb site. He and Woro, though, have got places to be, it looks like. The frags are flying through for Monte, but it's still a nervous scenario. 34 seconds on the clock, 2 of the 3 players in connector. But this is where Heroic seem to be going. Do they understand that the majority of the forces are here for Monte? 23 seconds, no util left, no chance of planting default. They're going to have to deal with the CT side. Up connector, they go. Hardly a reason not to, with only 2 players remaining. There's the bomb dropped now with 10 seconds on the clock to down.
Unless these are some flashes from the heavens, this should be going wrong for Heroic here. Ouch.
Perfect response from Monte. Preemptive HE grenades. They were expectant. Not hard to deliver through that tunnel, especially when the smoke is still up. 500 HP Monte in round 8. And again, the focus Heroic have had on keeping that CT economy low. This is a perfect round for Monte. Replenishing those coffers unless Yabi does something crazy. Wall-bangable position, by the way.
Good to know.
Don't forget that door is a little squishy through the fence.
How do you learn these things, James? Away, Monte still on top, still 7-2 in the lead. SDY falls back early. He is back-to-back with Waro right now. But shox is in a really good position and one that SDY isn't ready for.
This is such a difficult peek. Oh, that's awkward. Waro going back to the well one too many times. Comes up dry. 5-on-3 for Heroic. They're 5 rounds behind Monte. Could this be where they start to turn things around? Yabi's seeing some of Demka there, fishing with the deagle. He sees 2. That's so much information. Heroic are 4 versus 1 on, let's say, bomb site. Surely it's time to get their skates on.
Yeah, lights out and go, go, go to the A bomb site for Heroic here. Bro is playing it pretty safe, though. He's just trying to delay as long as possible. And the rotate will arrive in plenty of time. Bro looking for damage, but TassAs arrives from long. And that double kill might put this round to bed.
Executions and executed on A. Only Demka remains. Bomb's not planted. This clock is starting to run low for Heroic. They will need a flurry of kills to neutralize the threat as best they can. Yabi starts to fall back, though. Hasn't seen the second one. Barrel of his gun. Ding and a dong. Oh, just about gets there. In the meantime, only Waro remains with some Young, but the AK-47's in the hand. They're creeping. Bomb has been planted. Safe plant from Cadian. Oh, the no-scope from Waro. 1 versus 2. Cadian will... But maybe the MAC-10 will be enough. It's a monstrous flashbang. But look how he just keeps going anyway. Just creating the space for his team. As long as his team trade afterwards, it doesn't matter. Demka drops the bomb carrier through the smoke. A lot of CTs in short B. And some Young holding CT as well. Great response from Monte. They lost the bomb site, but in terms of the retake, they're in a 5-on-3 situation. They've got grenades on the bomb planter doing next to no damage. That's okay, because they're still 2 men good. Some Young's got the kit. Just the numbers are overwhelming for Monte. Surviving the test so far. Yabi creeping. Oh, that's a big duel for Yabi. He's so alone now, though. What can he expect to do at this point? He's flashed himself as well. Just didn't drop off the lip there. Monte survived with 4. Wow.
Jeez.
On this side of the map. We'll see if Bro's able to rotate. Or if he hangs around for a while. Lovely, clean decapitation by Waro. Being proactive as well. Making a sandwich for this short B position. Starting to move through. That's a great flick from Cadian. And now Cadian's alone, carrying the bomb, heard by Demka. There will be a full rotation, surely. They know he's on the bomb site. Spotted one on the balcony. Can see his mind processing. Cadian's in the clutch again, and that's terrifying if you're anybody but Heroic. They've still got the sound cues, but he can reset the situation, falling all the way back to spawn, or threatening to. And then cutting noise. Bro will communicate that Cadian's gone elsewhere. He's leaving B entirely, however. You can see Waro posted up at the back. You can crouch past those angles from Monster unless he's elevated. Coming in from short, it won't be easy. 20 seconds on the clock. Cadian could be absolutely anywhere. Smoke for the cross, Molly in the water, committing to the bomb plant. Back to short he goes. Scoped in. What does Waro do? He doesn't have a kit. Bro does. He knows where Cadian is, or where Cadian was. Nothing on the floor for him to work with. Bomb being defused. Does he have to line up a little more to the left?
But Monte feeling confident right now, going aggressive. They lost a man elsewhere, but Bro brings it right back.
Setting up for this B-bomb site promptly, it looks like. The grenades will be good to drop Demka. Krasnod's in trouble now. In they come. Good start from him, looking for a second. Made it 3v2. It's winnable. We can see the kid on the X-ray. Once he can pick that up on the way. xantares coming in from the back. Yabi looking for a flanker. Oh, he's been revealed, but I don't think he saw much of the CTs there. Stan and Yabi taking a lot of damage. 2 remaining. xantares giving the sound cues away, running distraction. Yabi's an easy frag. Stan with 40 remaining. 1 versus 2. Trying to pick the right time to reveal himself. He's halfway there to 180. And that clock starts to tick. There are still a fair amount of mollies here for Monte, though. They don't trade the frag, which is going to be a problem. This feels difficult for them. It feels very difficult indeed. So much so they're going to start rotating over. xantares found an angle at the front of the site. Such a nervous peak for him. Tesses holding long for the time being. The priority has to be the bomb plant. He won't show until he needs to. And that's when he needs to. Doesn't get the kill though. But guess what? Cadian's here. And it's going to be a lovely lineup for him. No bomb plant, no time. Thank you and goodbye. xantares does a nice job, but Heroic will take the round.
Might die after time here. Demka goes down.
Oh, Demka's going back. Oh, he's holding down 2 jobs. Now, what do Monte read from this? They don't really have positions to charge the A bomb site. Let's not forget how fast that rotation is, and it's happening already. 3 players towards A, but Monte going back towards B again. There is the time to establish some presence towards B, or just simply make that play. But now that Heroic has seen no one is there, they'll be expectant towards that A bomb site. Monte may feel compelled to play against that.
Not even a single smoke for Monte. A few flashes, a few mollies. And so maybe their best bet is to go contact Monster and hope they get the timing.
Smoke is being held. Shush spots, but he's being careful. They've got to stay alive. They've got to buy time for that rotation to come through. Bomb site's cut in half. Yabi avoids the flashbang. Monte are at a stalemate. Great work from Heroic. Nothing is assumed. That smoke has bought so much time for rotation. Shush above the smoke. Krasnod on the site with the bomb. Down goes the bomb. He'll be traded, but they've got the info and the headshots. Heroic. Waro now in the clutch, 1v3.
And now Monte are down to pistols, but the pistols could pay off for them here. Cadian has to be very careful. Oh, the pistol saves him.
The fadeaway HE grenade comboed with the USP. Controls the very... Bro and Waro here in that long position. Surely xantares is doomed. Indeed he is. Nothing he can do about that. Cadian with a 180 swing. Tesses drop, but they're in such a good position. Stan on the site. Flashes are here, but who do they favor? 4 versus 2. Stan switches weapon. And Demka stands alone. 1 versus 4. Cadian, an utter nuisance in the toilets. 3 more to go. AWP has been dealt with. Smoke is there. 26 HP. What does he do now? 14th round is around the corner for Heroic.
That's
creeping in, looking for the entry, but being denied. As long as Stan stays alive, he's all right. Pressure towards short B. Pressure on Monte. 1 round in the half. Feels so tense between the squads, but they're just not converting when they need to. Into the B-bomb site, there you go. Shush is super blind, but still delivers first. He will spread as well.
Idea he's there. Tesses beats the molly, kills. Coming both ways, but it's all Heroic. It's a 4v2 in their favor.
Hard team to put down. Struggles or not.
Stan's still behind them, man. They still have no idea that Stan's there. And he might even find the bomb, or maybe just a free frag.
Oh boy. Monte compressed by Heroic in this half. xantares far away from the bomb. He has to assume the bomb is compromised now. He has 1 minute, but it's a long way to the bomb. Long way to a bomb site afterwards. And this is going to kill so much time because he has no idea. And Heroic can always be anywhere. Relentlessly aggressive. Almost half the time is gone. He's made it from toilets to playground. Things become more urgent now.
Bullet between the eyes.
As easy as that. One single bullet. As now the util is deployed. ZywOo tapping away, hitting shots and hitting heads. Kito's dead. ZywOo already arriving in the pistol. We know he's very potent on these rounds and a demonstration of... Still, Fiku going through. And Flames profits first, delivered on a silver platter. Angle profits for Apex as well. Double spray on the FAMAS. First gun round for OG is over. Lickety split.
Yeah, that couldn't have gone better, right? So you Fiku, you see Flames jumping, the smoke comes in, he re-aggresses, gets back up. You're not expecting that, right? You think you've done the job with your presence. It's an easy one there, and then the same for Apex. So it's the FAMI doing an awful lot of work here. As Quito and Regali would love to get something done, but Spinks really doesn't have to move a muscle here. Has the ability to jump back through that little vent hole and, well, worry about short, but 2 players towards B, 2 connector, and Spinks on this box should be good for the kill onto Regali here, about to be spotted. And there you have it. Easy as you like. Quito now up the ladder. But what's he going to do? He's pinned.
Oh, they got him. They know exactly where you are. Nice shot. AK leads to the frag. Spinks did dink him. And it's going to be that Apex fan. As he's gone aggressive on this defense. And look at the profit!
It is beautiful!
Flashes him in, and both doing the dance. Fiku and Fasha helpless. And Spinks is there to trade his exit, so that is another beautiful round of Counter-Strike. Double thumbs up from Burchell.
And it's these two, last alive, Quito and Regali again. Like, everybody's already dead. What are we meant to do? Apparently just continue to get ripped apart. Magic's close save ramp, Quito goes down, but that is fantastic. Apex jumps out, ZywOo's in the window, underarms are flashy, peeks off of it, 2 completely blind. You're licking your chops there if you're Apex. He is 10-2 right now. 202 ADR. B-split.
Yeah, ZywOo's here to help him. Spinks is ready. A dead man. Forward to ZywOo and Quito. The first to bring down the Woo. And this, more like it, OG. Looking to keep it a perfect 5 alive first conversion. Magis, we talked about that panelist pushes on his way behind him. But yeah, I feel like the damage is done. And OG demonstrate that there will be a competitive
through Fiku,
Mirage.
Right?
Yeah.
I was just talking about how he was going to have a rough time against towards tap here. Needs to be considered by Spinks. You can see him acknowledging.
And Apex again. Oh, nightmare fuel for OG and their fans. Fiku, this is a bit of a change-up. Apex seems very switched on today. Blocked in the smoke. Fiku good to catch him. A jump scare for Madisclair. More needed.
Magic's on an island here.
It is an absolute full survivor mode here.
Wilson.
Yeah, exactly. And Regali on to Spinks towards mid-window. He had a look, looked for answers, gets an AWP bullet instead. 3-on-3. Bomb needs to be scooped up. You've still got 60 seconds. Quito reveals himself. That's a benefit for Magisk. And Flames onto Fiku again. Deals with the issue, puts it all onto Regali.
Man of style here. Voxsticker on the end of his Dragon Law. 1-on-3 situation. 50 seconds left on the clock. Bomb on his back. Nobody currently acknowledging the B apartments here, but you can see the position of Flamesy. Rotating back towards the pillar here, we'll be able to acknowledge any of the issues that might start to crop up. Now just clearing out Palace. ZywOo down towards connector and middle from that ticket position. And for Regali, hoping that the time is his best friend, and there's over-rotations, there's pushes, there's gaps that start to present themselves because nobody right now is taking a pick. Is he going to give this one a crack? Or is he just going to retain the AWP? And I think as he starts to saunter backwards in towards the kitchen, it's time for lunch.
What's on the menu? I mean, there's a big old pot there. Maybe some pasta, your carbohydrates, carb loading.
Look how big the roll of paper towel is compared to the microwave.
That connector smoke, and look, they are proactive already. 2 CTs going for walkabouts towards T-spawn. Re-smoke from the CT side. Apex having a look, trying to catch any progression. Fiku, though, punishes Spinks. A great catch from the ladder room. ZywOo responsible for B Flames. Typically, the B player is actually not far away from catching Fasha with the bomb.
Fasha's looking like he's having a glance here in case of that possibility, but a B split into the AWP would be very dangerous. A would be more advised, but flanks on flanks on flanks. This is dank from Magisk.
Quito executed. One tap to the back of the head.
It's so quiet.
And
though.
now he's fighting from their mid-crawl. This, is a great shot from Nexa. Advantage for how long though? Fiku shot in the back. This is a round of Counter-Strike. Everyone's shooting each other in the back. Finally, ZywOo with some head-on action with Regali. A quick tap from Apex for his 13th frag. A 2-on-2. Fasha trying to play the post plant with Regali. Flames through already. Looking for answers. Fasha solid onto Apex. Can Flamesy provide a clutch for Vitality? There is time for this. And a good idea on the first. Catches Fasha, and now he knows where Regali is too. Up against an AWPer. And what's the play? Regali slowed by the nade. He can't get there in time. Oh, what? He's already up. This is pacey. And Apex caught out completely. Pantsed. By Nexa with the headshot. And now it's a back turn from Fasha. You're not expecting that. Regali's caught ZywOo trading immediately. And now it's only Magisk here. Regali's ready. Oh, beautiful. Should convincingly secure their third round here.
They missed 2 mollies there. One blew up on the default box and one landed on the top of the balcony. Or maybe it was meant to be top and under and only one of the mollies missed, but regardless, it wasn't the end of the world. And right now, it feels like OG are getting into space that Vitality should be aware is open with the setups that they're running, but then still continue to get caught off guard by it. So good job from OG by manufacturing these gaps. And they've gone away from what was, I guess it was more of a 2-2-1. Keto towards A, 2 more towards B. ZywOo's coming back. They're already out.
Oh, ZywOo gets a horrible shot because Regali shuts him down. This
Where's
is
Magisk?
a flank.
Where did he get off to?
Hang on, Danae Anchor. Where did Magisk go? Is anyone considering it? The Dane is crawling. Regali not considering, and that bomb plant is going down. Denied by Magisk. Game on. 15 seconds and it falls apart despite having an open sight. Nice headshot out of Keto, but 10 seconds. There's nothing to be done. There's no way to win. And so forced to just try and leave with your AK-47, but with absolutely nothing to boast. 11. And it starts with an opening entry 2.
We'll combine the two.
Which one's better? I don't know. Which one sounds more appropriate?
Let's go B.
Let's do it. As they throw bodies into the woo and the spray. Flamesy, comfortable. Keto, gone. Round 1. A small indicator from the nades. Throws out his incendiary. They know where he is. And Magisk first to draw blood into the site. Oh, and doesn't quite finish off that frag he had on his plate. Fasha's now dead and the round secure.
I felt like Keto just lied in wait there. I suppose they don't know what's coming. They see the util, tries to reposition, throws the util to stall out so the rotation can come in. Essentially gives up his position, opens up his back and gets taken down. He was looking towards the palace position from default. So just timing the cruel mistress for Keto there. That's going to be one of those if only moments. As Vitality will get on the board here with the first gun round on the T campaign. Up to 13 now, just 3 more required. And we will be setting sail down the lazy river to Anubis. Kablamo.
And catches that, but Apex knows there's a gap. And that's what he's found. He strikes. Nade onto Fiku looks good, but the swing from Keto, not great. Oh! Regali onto Magisk as well. 2 down on the confidence position. Regali can reposition. Advantage OG.
Now you wonder, the 2 of them, do they default to the native tongue here? Fiku is very low, playing for info here, so Regali dealing with any leaks out of the window position. A head-to-head available as Regali is going to transition past this position.
White Flamesy so prepared.
Comes to you, right? This is the thing. Sit, wait, and prosper. They know that Fiku was around here somewhere. Swings up the connector here. They could clamp down towards A. One more smoke available for Flames here, but being extremely diligent about this.
Well, they're using every second they've got. And you've already seen those frags can come to you. Of course, you have to get that bomb down. Eventually, gets the info on Fiku. Oh, it's a problem now. What a headshot and a problem. Exacerbates for OG. 14 looms. Despite that man advantage just picked apart by this Israeli duo. There is a kit smoke. The full retake package was on Fiku.
Just on the polar opposite side of the site here for poor Nexa.
Yeah, and Flamesy's even coming around the world.
Silent assassin, hasn't he been?
This is beautiful Counter-Strike out of FlameZ. New addition to Vitality and exciting.
Nah, no traction on this OG tracked up.
Oh, hold on. Fasha standing and trying to bang.
Now probably banging his head against the wall.
Yeah, more of a being. Fiku Overwatch. The smoke and con. Safe from the flash at the least, but FlameZ catches him as he jiggles around. Oh, and that just disrespects. Walks through the smoke, catches one. They're not ready for two. Apex onto Keto. This is their bomb site. This is their map. OG's pick. And it's quick. Just like that.
And his favorite pistols.
And his favorite pistols. Not today. Clothesline by Regali. They're into the site now. And that's a bit of a meal out of that one. Matt just gets it done. Okay. Snaps the neck of Fasha with the silence USP. A site. Oh, careful, Keto. You've got a power position now. With that bomb down. Time ticking. Set for success here for OG. Now, they do have two prongs to this retake. FlameZ. That's through. Regali deleted. Might overlook the second. Nexer on the cake's been spotted out as well. He's struggling to use the Julies. Now it's up to Keto. Could go for a clutch. They are on the defuse, but he's got to be bodyguarded by Apex. Apex has done it, and Vitality read.
But look at this, a plant. It facilitates Galils. Yeah, so the story goes, they have comparable weaponry. The fights are meant to be somewhat even. Zyra kills 2, Spinks with a FAMAS. Not really set up in positions to take the fights appropriately. And the round's over. Well, the map's orange as well, so maybe it will play out exactly the same as Mirage.
Yeah, no, I think that is the correlation. The
color of the maps.
It's the color of the maps. Yeah, 100%. If this map had been more like, lime green,
then it could have been an OG map.
It could have been an OG map, yeah. Season, for example.
I remember when they made this a whole. Oh,
hello.
Look at that little slither gap that was being adopted by Apex there, and we can even hear his voice. So a lot of comments from Mr. Dan Nadesclair as Fiku gets one, traded. And it is just Regali. They know where he was. He was definitely spotted, and you can tell by that flash in towards Temple. Regali's position is at least noted for now. The bomb on the back, it would be some clutch here from the young Romanian.
Good find onto Spinks. It's going to make it a bit more costly for Vitality. Oh, yeah, okay. Gets the info on another. FlameZ fires off the shot. Great. It would be massive, right? So smoke dark and try.
He'd get a pat on the back from me with a plan here.
This is very nice. Extra cash. 800 bucks each.
Decided for OG just yet. It's going to be a peek here. Flame stepping out. Head spotted. Fasha, great shot. That's the double up.
They go looking for trouble, and trouble finds them. Fasha, magnificent double. Chip back with the nade, but look at Vagis. That's what they wanted. Oh, it doesn't quite finish the job. 2 HP left on that one. And so Zywoo rotates towards A, and it's all in vain because now Gito's called B site clear. Apex deleted. Zywoo, the spray from Nexa. Yeah, you see
you saw that. He knows he should have had that one.
Yeah, we all did.
As long as they're planting the bomb now, everything's okay. Got awfully close there, didn't it? Fiku just in time. Now, if Zywoo wasn't so low, I think maybe he'd give it a crack here. But considering the HP circumstances, might just want to retain this silenced M4. The cash for Spinks is very, very low. Even though Keto and Fasha are exactly the same in that HP department. But look at this.
You can see, yeah, J-Raz is highlighting just how possible that friction could have been. Keto's not going to be going for a clear, though. He does have to get out of there. Or run towards Zywoo. Yeah, hang on. Keto. Probably fine here.
Yeah, I think the range is probably
pretty
all good
generous.
In the hood. But that's the thing. Does he panic?
Right.
How?
Oh. Can you believe it? AK-47 upgrade, sir? Is that what you were asking?
Magic has a smoke here.
He's going to call for help now.
He's in trouble.
He has to smoke, but they're going to rush. Flash to be good. Ahead of it, Keto. Fasha, another impactful kill. It's a double as well from Fasha.
That's all 4 of his frags so far have essentially secured rounds. The 2 rounds that OG now have. Fasha, magnificent work here. What else could you ask for? On the jiggle, they spot him, they surge. There's even a flash available, but too little, too late. As Vitality will stomach now consecutive rounds going against them.
Very nice.
Another 40 seconds to hold on to these rifles, and Spinks, he's only got an MP9, so see if he can find himself an upgrade here. He's not leering too far forward. But this is a much more competitive start out of OG here, and maybe the stakes of having to drop down and take on that of NaVi in the lower bracket And they obviously want to win here today. It is just getting drawn against Vitality. You know it's going to be an uphill battle. But we were talking about that energy. We saw it from Fasha after they won the CT pistol on Mirage, giving a bit of a yell. Hopefully they can find a bit more of that. And Fasha is the man bringing the frags right now. Like it.
Let's see if they've fixed
Just
their
the
setup.
contact.
Look at this angle. This is a headshot required out of Magic. Oh, stunning work. Leaves with 2 before Fiku finally shuts him down, but that's info and that's space. Nexa stretching his legs up mid, nice and early. No information for the Vitality squad. Flamesy and Apex to re-clear. So dry.
They'll have to clear deep as well because this is a worry. They know that they've left this open. Yeah, creeping up now. You should see them. Oh, they're just going to play for A here. Okay. A little bit worried about ZywOo. They should see a re-aggress towards A then. This util's going to hold them at bay for now. Fiku, I think his presence be known with the molly.
And Fiku this time unable to hit the AWP shot. ZywOo with a double of his own, and Flamesy is
A whole lot better. Fasha and Keto cop a face full of that. Just 2 players on the site now. And this is one of the more turtled up setups you'd see on this map, right? As we mentioned, they're not fighting for mid, they're not pushing across the map. This is one of the more defensive CT setups that you traditionally see on Anubis.
forced to fight with the Flames. Keto doesn't have any help, and actually Fasha does brave it, trade it, and now Spinks is about to have a face full of bullets. Nexa 1. How is Spinks still alive? ZywOo's got a lot to do here, and from main as well. This, multiple pincers at the same time. You can see how difficult it was for that turtle to thrive.
I'm not sure why they're playing. Actually, I do know why they're playing like this, because the round they played for info by pushing Dark, Fasha ripped off 2 of their heads, and now they're too scared to go for those type of info moves. But think about how much space they're giving across the map to OG here without contesting it at all. You can have middle. Okay, we won't give you A main this round, sure. Well, I'll play a little bit more aggressive. I'll throw a molly and a more aggressive smoke, but you don't have info as to where they are. You're just blocking main. They're playing on the site on B. They were harassing Dark with nades, right? And you see ZywOo, they're completely caught off guard by the fact that Long was even open. So maybe not looking perfect right now, Vitality. But OG, just by saying these silent assassins and being given this room, they're using it. They're just going to waltz in, they'll explode. Fear into OG.
But they're walking to the orb.
Flash.
Oh, no! Caught switching away as well upon the flash.
Hard area to retake.
Nade, brilliant. Flames for Nexa into Flamesy, and it's perfect. Just as you prophesized, Chad, Vitality do return to a more aggressive flare, and Claire in mid this time.
Yeah,
It's not going to be free anywhere across the map, and now limping with a 2-man advantage for Vitality's defense.
And if this is the way that OG want to play, it's fine, right? It's very individual heavy here. Look at how many nades they have left, right? They're not trying to condition parts of the map early with their util. They're happy to wait for Vitality to start and then try and close out like we've seen. But if you lose these opening exchanges again, then the round is over. And this is exactly reminiscent with Mirage. So right now it's still too early to say if it's going to work here on Anubis or not, because it's only a 1-round game at this juncture. But when it doesn't work, it just looks a little bit silly. Everything feels squandered and wasted, right? And now they limp in a number disadvantaged situation to get peeled apart without
Great
much
shot.
damage. But Fash has been sharp.
Yeah, he does look like he's woken up on the right side of the bed. Another head spotted. Flamesy next victim.
hustle.
Fasha fragging up a storm. Go on, my son. Behind, unfortunate. Considering. And here they are coming for him. That's the bomb down. But Fasha gives OG hope. Hold on to the bomb. Man advantage for Vitality, but for how long? Fiku's the good onto Apex. It's ZywOo trading. Now Fasha hunting. And he's down to the ZywOo spray. On the reload, Regali punishes. And a 1v3 takes shape. Taking form. 35 seconds. It's Spinks and Flamesy, the 2 Israelis. Probably swapping languages and preparing for the close. Can the Romanian go all the way?
He's found the perfect gap here.
Into the B site,
He has
into the
found
clutch.
Perfect gap, and also take a look at what utility he has available. He can stay scoped in this entire time. He has time to pull this off. Flamesy, understanding the situation now. I think the footsteps have been heard. He might be able to drop the molly behind him, maybe smoke towards CT or vice versa, but 10 seconds. We'll need to get a move on now. Smoke deployed. Flamesy, is he going to run at him? Will he give him the one-on-one? Bomb to be punched in.
He gets it down. Regali. Looking for the clutch, looking for Flamesy. Sprays him down.
Here it is. The walk down Dark, but Fasha not visible right now. Would need to be mollied out of position or hard cleared from Spinks.
Yeah, the support though coming down those stairs. Nexa spotted, eliminated. Fasha, a response.
Damn, good trade from Fasha.
Spinks, however, using every weapon available
Drop
to
on
him.
down, come on down.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
The water's warm, Regali. Spinks would love it.
Keto would too. That was a real opportunity.
Oh.
Feels like he's let that one slip away. An opportunity to really dig your teeth into this round.
Oh, Regali, last man standing again. We've seen an awful lot of this. This time, another 1-on-3. We've been here before, but the bomb could not be in a worse position. Now, he has been able to find himself into the backlines here, but it's already being considered because Flames has to worry about B-Long as well.
I quite like the setup from Spinks and Flames, considering when the bomb's been posted on the AWP. And yeah, look, Regali, you might get Spinks. You might not. Flamesy holding. Hitting some shots, otherwise they're going to lose the sight as Fiku fills the feed on that Tech 9. Keto follows suit, and now the sight is theirs. The round should follow.
Absolutely wrecked.
Wow.
That is a mauling. This explosive nature of OG can get themselves on the precipice and they can get past the initial choke point. Look at how scary they are.
Yep.
They just ran all over them. That's round 5.
And
Thank you very much.
Absolutely love the simplicity of that. You actually got to hear it this time. 1, 2, 3, bang. Everyone starts to flood into the site, and the CT is completely rocked.
Yeah, that setup got made to look very
what a
silly,
dream.
didn't it? You have Apex looking over the wall to see any util coming over. Also has a flash at the ready to underarm when they do explode. He did that. He jumped towards platform. Still got run over. Flames, once he gets cold, he's on the jump, right? Drops a molly towards jail, but they just scouted close. It's like...
So at this juncture, gonna have to wait that one out. And actually a smoke towards A main as well.
Apex is creeping mid here. Look how comfy he is. Not expected at all. Flubs his lines, but that was the bomb. So good information. You can see Nexus setting up towards B.
Forced to fight, and he's dead. Fasha, good
Just
for
Spinks here
it.
for
Too
now.
dark, and yeah, Spinks that AWP was gonna get very, very difficult. Magisk has caught one.
Good response from Magisk.
2 AWPs to hold this B site. Spinks still responsible for that dark side. Magisk is crawling behind Keto as well. They are into the site, albeit still up for debate. Once these smokes fade, it's going to get very difficult in the post-plant timing. Magis tries his luck. His back was turned on Keto. Level for a moment. Apex finishes off Fiku. And Keto and Regali got to go up clutch. Can't be missing shots like that. Regali does make good on the promise. And he frags up a storm. 2 and a third imminent as Regali closes.
They hit those shots. This time round, it feels like they're not as aggressive as Magis far forward, gets the first and just gets away. Next, got another mid-opening. So last round he went down to Apex. This time he gets a little bit of revenge. It's just been a curious conversation about mid this time, but Regali again takes the dink, still gets the kill.
Yeah, Zoe has to react. That's what they're waiting for, though. He's a smart player, is Mr. Elbow. And he's conceded it. Flamesy, perhaps a little window of opportunity here.
They
on
have
the
everything
Fiku
covered,
bridge.
though. I know that his back's open right now, but even if he goes down, Nexus is still going to be able to deal with any leaks from behind.
Problem solved.
Yeah, simple as that.
Damn. Despite all of that damage from Vitality, they will be empty-handed in the final round of this second map. First half. Regali confirms it. And Spinks would have to do the impossible at this junction. Yup! It finishes off Fasha. No kit. So an impossible round to lose. OG will take it, and Spinks just farming up some extra util, Chatty. Look at that. 3 smokes, 2 flashes. That's it. The round has begun. And that's all that remains, and Regali already takes the leader off of the agenda.
Considering how much was done in the previous round. Went to go dry, just went to go for a fight, walked straight to an AWP, so at least they know what's available here, but...
Now, how do you recover this?
Well, considering the utility circumstances you were talking about, they are in an awful lot of trouble, but if we reflect to that first half, remember Apex got that kill on Regali boosting over the smoke, and then they ended up winning a 4-on-5 just by sitting waiting, and then an info play came their way and they hit a couple of shots. Is an info play coming their way? Apparently, yes.
That's what they've been waiting for. Spinks' placement of the crosshair, not far off the mark, and he will convert. The 2 of them make it look easy.
Exactly. They had the number advantage. Traditionally in Counter-Strike, right, you want to make sure you play that number advantage here, and they thought what they were doing was a good play to get back even more real estate. But now, under pressure, Regali, we need more heroics.
Oh, and the flashbang as well. So first Flamesy frags, then he flashes. And you knew Regali was there, right? The flash came sailing over. We knew he had to be somewhere.
And now another save. So look at that. You reflect on some of the rounds that happened in the previous half, and it's almost the same kind of scenario here. Sure, it was a different push in a different part of the map. Previously, it was dark. This time it was B long, but a similar result. You push in, you don't get the necessary frags, And Vitality, they waltz on, and we continue to exchange rounds here in this second half of play. Pistol for OG, force spread from Vitality, bounce back from OG, and now the same for Vitality. An AWP available for ZywOo in the next, so this is beautiful. Flames, a great job from here. We can just take a look if we reflect on the frags. Flames, we've said his name an awful lot here.
And now spotted out, activates as Fiku. Will take the AK and
keep
on charging. This is a problem for a Flamesy. Fiku, that's cheeky. Maybe Spinks gets overlooked here. Yeah, completely. Dizzy. Oh, I love it. I love it. He's communicating a lot. And Skibbles out. Keto goes down. This is a free
They're all
bomb
flanking.
site.
They're all flanking.
ZywOo's waiting. Now gets confirmation they can smoke it. It is a 4-man flank. And they're staring at the smoke. They have to flash through. They have to flash through. Flash and go off the second.
Magisk is here to cover this, but he's low. Very low.
Great flash. They could be pushing Magisk on the orb. Just nothing done. It has to be the whoa. Good spray. Can Spinks close out? He's set them up. Finds his double. Can Spinks deliver the same? Safe from the spread. They don't have any
Fishtail
ideas.
plan.
It's not easy for them to hold this. Still holding. Fascia clutches up with the defuse. And that is going to leave a sour taste in Vitality's match. Is over and Flamesy running in. MP9 activates next to one. Could be seeing Regali find the multi-kill. He does contribute heavily. It's a double from him before the reload strikes Fascia though. Close quarters.
This one way, very common. Should be noted as a possibility. And yep, there you have it. Of course. You see that smoke, you know what it means. See Apex trying to seem to group up now with this number advantage here. Plenty of util left, just by the nature that both of these teams are happy to play these T-side slow defaults, wait for the CTs to use their block utility, wait for them to go for their opening gambit, and then group up late here. As Magisk doing a good job, sending Regali back from that A main position. It's Keto, Nexa, and Fascia now over towards B. ZywOo investigates here. Bomb to be scooped up from Flames. About 45 seconds left on the clock. And if they finish B, they'll be going into the stack.
OG dug themselves out of worse.
Oh, look at this bait and switch setup on the platform.
Hoping that Fascia gets a couple and they overlook Keto. Next, first contact. Executing in 30 seconds. Vitality going to get flustered if they get delayed. Still no contact. Magisk gets info. Flash off for now. Good kills. Flurry of frags in favor. But out goes the bomb carrier. Keto set up with 2. Bomb needs to go down. And Regali disconnected. He was the A player, the one defender disconnected from B. And so Vitality looks set to convert this one. But a run of 3 CT rounds out of OG comes to an end.
And finally a round where a T-round wasn't needed for Flames to get any kills, right? He goes down. It's Spinks this time to get the double up. So realistically in this T-half, they'd only profited because of Flames' impact there. This was great. They get that opening pick. They stall out, and that came through Magisk over towards the canal position. Fiku getting a little bit aggressive, trying to be cheeky with it, play the one-way smoke, punished for that type of aggression. And now we'll just be back to a one-round game. Lost bonus, bottom of the barrel here for OG. So you have to take a look at their finances. Regali could drop. But as far as the rest of the team's concerned, it is just next. This home stretch for OG, if they don't win this round, it's going to look very grim. Next round, 2,400 loss bonus. If they lose a side again, probably some more saves. So just foreshadowing the decisions that the CTs are going to have to make as they're down this home stretch here looking for the magic number of 16. But best place they can start is by peeling this one back and with as many players staying alive as possible. But again, Vitality just never in any rush. Allowing their players to play, as it were, right? The default spread, let them make the decision, let them look for the fights that they're comfortable with. And Apex gets to call the round based off of how these openings unfold. Now, heavy towards the A main presence on Keto here in Magisk and Apex. Spinks is quite forward towards B as well, so if they try and push, should be ready for this. And ZywOo to set them up on this A search. He's drawn the rotation back from Fiku here, and now outside the search, Spinks has spotted Nexa on the jump.
I'll keep his feet planted.
And it'll keep OG moving. Because they're not quite sure. They've had pressure B long, they've had pressure A main, and segregated now in the 2-3 split of the defenses. Vitality, job done.
But now it comes down to the execution. Fascia. What? Deleted. ZywOo not able to find any more. It's Nexa's turn in the spotlight. Nearly 2.5.
Oh.
It's Regali's off at the back of the site that can close this round down. Tries to force away in the flames. And now a one-on-one. With 8 seconds left, Magisk, I don't know, where's the bomb? Got to plant now. Got to plant now. Does Fiku want to run him down? Magic's just wide into it. Fiku can't believe his luck, and that's a bit of an oopsie. And all the time on his crosshair here, they're testing him, and Flamesy rewarded. Apex cut down. Regali provides it to keep us level. An even keel as we sail into round 26. Flamesy set up to take that mid space, and a Molly Smoke combo deal forces a rotation through the beach. Flamesy's very
Keto's isolated.
loud about this. Yeah, Keto knows he's got to have both of these extremities held, and Zywoo good. They're in. One back from Fasher if he can finish it off, and Nex is the one to do so. A gap in the smoke could be exploited. Flamesy's not ready for all of them, surely. Yeah, Fasher another big frag, and it looks good for OG to take 14, unless Magix can come up clutch. Oh, and he can! Can't afford to trip over or stumble. Zywoo using that Mag 10 to perfection. Extra nimble, extra cash, and extra pace. They're in to the beat side. And OG, that sinking feeling indeed. You know, that rock in your stomach as you realize you're running out of rounds.
And this is a nice way to get yourself acclimatized here in Cologne if you are Vitality. First game for them within the group stage. OG have had to come in through the play-in, spotted now, Viku as well. But this is it, the reigning major champs. They make a change. Dupree out, Flames in. That fresh team smell. Just with only one new name, and the expectation still just as high. I think you even heard from Blair on the desk saying, you know, he liked the change. He liked the fact that they're willing to be proactive and try and future-proof here. Well, to come in, pick up a 2-0, set yourself up with a match against Mouse, and that match will determine who's going to make their way into the playoffs. Sure, later in the tournament, work out if it's going to be the semifinals or the quarterfinals, but you win 2 best-of-3s. Do they just have to worry about camera or close in the smoke? So they have a good procedure here, and this time, a bit more pace to it. Fast pressure towards B here.
Very fast. Fasher, he's completely caught out. That pace change deletes the
Look at
Dutchman.
safe haven as well behind
Yeah,
the flames
very
there.
deliberate Molotov. Very cool. Hang on. Magis just from waiting, poised as Regali puts his head in the vice, and it's snapping shut, crunching. OG's hopes have taken us the distance.
Yeah, and you already know it tasted different if you're OG, because it's Magis the one coming and running straight up through dark here. Traditionally over towards that Rugs at A position. This time, shell-shocked, and a 3-on-4 number disadvantage for OG. Someone's going to have to step up here.
Apex is investigating here, and it's Keto, equipped and ready.
Oh.
Vika with a hard clear. Apex going to get a rude shock here
Not
on
ready.
that quick switch.
Not looking at the
yet.
screen!
Oh, okay. Horrible surprise for Apex. Zywoo, he'll punish. Catches him pushing main. Nex is on B. Spinks is good for it, so now the bomb can go down. That's when it arrives, of course. Zywoo just about getting it done now. Keto, the unknown entity.
A 1-on-2 for the game here.
Sure, yeah, otherwise the lower bracket is calling OG's name. Spinks, Zywoo, holding for Keto's walk up on the jiggle. He's not ready for it. Vital.